Hello. Hello. I never know when it's quite gone live, but it's that awkward part before, like, what's happening?
We're here.
Hey, welcome to the sprints for today. I'm Kim, this is on my channel, so I'm sure you know, but I'm Kim from Expedition Through Pages, and this is Amy from AStar Reads, who I'm also sure everybody knows already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. How is everyone?
I'm okay.
You're good, yeah.
How's everybody out there in the ether?
Out there in the interverse. Oh, Marlene's here. Hello.
The introverse. I like that.
Yeah.
I've heard like interwebs, but introverse is great. That's awesome.
I always relate everything to space. So the plan today is to either do some reading, productivity, things like that. And I am reading one of my bingo books. So I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's here with the Grinch. It is a book. It's actually going to be my last one as well for book bingo for the new year. So I'm very excited to finish this and wrap it up. But yeah. How about you, Amy?
I am going to be doing. I can't read my last book because if I do, you'll all know where I'm at my Advent Calendar challenge. So I also need to work on my resume and a cover letter for my school district that I'm currently subbing for. I need to like do all the application stuff for like hopefully get a long-term position. So I've got to work on that.
Nice. So the long-term positions, would they be? I always get confused about other places' start of the school year. It's always September, isn't it? Like kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna join the pool. So like the way this district does it, at least, and I think a lot of districts do it, is they have a pool, so you can apply to the pool, and there's a pool for long-term leave replacement. So which would be nice, like if people end up going, they're pregnant, or
Okay.
if somebody gets ill or something, they have a long-term leave replacement, and you can get put in that pool. Right now, they don't have any pool for teachers between, elementary school teachers. So I'm like, are they just not hiring at all? But we'll see what happens. But yeah, typically it would be the beginning of the next school year, which would be in the fall. Mm-hmm. I'm not expecting to get a full-time job until hopefully the fall.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Ooh. Hey, Stacey. Oh, you're getting over COVID as well.
I am. Did you lose your sense of taste and smell too?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's awful.
Yes, catch it on into that. Let's start making dinner. Oh, nice.
It.
What are you reading at the moment, Marlene? Oh, just a lingering cough. That's kind of like the worst though, isn't it? When you just have that cough left and you're like,
it doesn't go away. Well, the cough I've had since before COVID, so I don't know if that's ever going away. I may have a cough for the rest of my life.
Amy,
when you're sick for that long, you're kind of like, I just may be sick for the rest of my life. It just feels that way, Yeah. I'm still really congested, Sandy, and I lost my sense of taste and smell, which I've heard can take 2 to 3 weeks to come back because COVID actually kills the olfactory cells in your nose, and so it clings onto those olfactory cells, and it kills them. So it actually takes the length of time it takes for those cells to regrow, and that's why people take so long to smell and taste again. Interesting. I'm learning a lot.
At least they grow back, though. Gosh, can you imagine if they didn't?
Oh, some people, they don't, though. I mean, some people have problems continuously.
Sense of taste and smell strayed was my second go around. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you're getting better, Stacey, because it's not fun to have it. Oh, where's Amy gone?
I just was wiping my nose. I didn't
reading too much as usual. Night Circus, The Shining, The Christmas Wish, and Rogue Protocol. I don't know what the last two are, actually.
Rogue Protocol is one of the Murderbot books.
Okay. I do want to get to those. They seem fun. And The Shining, I'm too much of a wuss to read that book.
I find horror in books to be less scary than horror in movies. But I'm not that scared of horror, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
I
hate the
mean,
jump scares in movies. That's why I'm not as into horror movie wise.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And actually, because I can't really imagine stuff, so maybe reading it is like better than just seeing it right there because it's too scary.
Yeah.
Which one are you enjoying the most, Marlene?
I loved The Night Circus.
Did you see? I wasn't a massive fan of that. That was like
Okay.
minority opinion.
That's all right. A lot of people, no, there was a lot of people that didn't love The Night Circus.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Caught it very early. Oh, that's the.
Yeah. So I took the Paxlovid and I got so nauseous. Like the nausea level was so high and it would last for hours that I stopped taking it and I talked to the doctor, but I had to stop taking it because the nausea level was just so high that it was bad. It was just really, really bad.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds horrid. Oh, fever free, feeling better 3. Oh, nice. Yes, that's definitely a win.
That's good.
I have 2 that I'd like to finish by the end of the year, keeping my fingers crossed. Oh, 2 books. Nice. What are you reading? Cool, yeah. So I think the plan is that we're going to chat for like 10 minutes and then do 20-minute reading sprints. Because I did think about doing 5 and 25, but you always go over 5 minutes of chat. Like,
Yeah.
5 minutes of chat is not long enough. And then I was thinking, so this is a bit of a spoiler for book bingo, but these like presents up here, yeah, I didn't get to those in my game. So a bit later on, I might just open them on here, like in the 10-minute things, just to see what they are. Because
Yeah.
I thought it'd be fun to do on here.
That would be fun. I'd love that.
Yeah, I've literally like no idea. There are some, Amy, that I think you've read that you. Yeah.
Okay.
Which will be good because I gave Spencer a list of books that I really wanted, and then with my birthday money, he went and chose some and then wrapped them. So I don't know what they are. Basically,
that is so awesome. That's fun.
Yeah. I'm excited. Marlene, they're all kind of equal enjoyment at the moment, but maybe the Night Circus because I'm furthest into that one. I really wanted to love that. I really did.
Did you read The Stylist Sea at all?
The Stylist Sea was one of my favorite books.
And that's what I've heard. I've heard a lot of people who love one don't love the other, and vice versa. Or they just don't love them at all. Like, nope, they just don't like Erin Morgenstern's writing. Yeah. But I have heard that. Like, some people love one and don't love the other, which I think is very fascinating.
Yeah, I just think for me, though, because this Night Circus is about performing and, like, theatre-y stuff, because I worked in theatre for, like, 20 years, backstage, not on stage, just to clarify. I just think I'm really like picky, you know, when it's like your line of, even though it's totally different, and I have only done one job that was circusy, but like I don't know, I think that kind of makes me judge it differently. I'm like, it takes me out of the story. I couldn't get sucked in because I was thinking about the reality of working in a circus, I guess. So that probably, it's probably my own fault. Hi, Michelle. Sorry. Hello. Good morning. Oh, hey, Helen. Carried on with my read of The Unadoptables by Hannah Tube. I haven't heard of that one.
I've never heard of that either.
Is it a middle grade one?
I know, it sounds like it would be a middle grade, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hey, Jenny. Hello.
Looking it up.
Same. Starless Sea was my best book. It's just, okay.
I haven't read it yet. I own it.
Oh, you haven't read it?
Not yet. So many books that I haven't read. So many. I look at my shelves and I'm like, I bought all these. I have a lot of books. Well, you know, but I mean, you don't have nearly as many books as I have physically. So many books.
I filmed my video today, actually, like that I'm going to hopefully put out tomorrow because everyone voted to pick my read. Oh, that looks cool.
It looks cute.
Yeah, it does. Is it good so far, Helen? Yeah, I filmed because everyone voted, most people voted to pick my reads in January. So I filmed like all my unread books today. And I was like, Spencer was like, have you finished yet? I was like, no. Kept like coming back, laying them out on the table, just more and more. I'm like, how do I have this many unread books still? Oh my gosh. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm making a concerted effort in this next year to read off my shelf more, you know. Yeah. I mean, I said I was going to do that last year, but I actually am going to make a concerted effort to do it this year. I still end up getting a lot of library books or buying books, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no, Amy, this year you have to, I'm running out of space. So like I have to get, and there's a couple of categories because I put mine in like genre categories, and there's a couple where I'm like, I have no more room on these shelves. I have to read these books.
Yeah. Before I get any more of this genre in. Yeah, it's true. I kind of want to do the same, but then also I spent this last year not really buying books. So I'm kind of like,
That's good.
I want
Yeah,
to buy books now.
yeah, it's your time. It's your time.
Yeah.
You don't have over 500 books, right? Physical books?
I don't think I'm going to count them tomorrow when I edit the video.
Okay.
So yeah, no, I don't think so though.
Well, I do.
You do. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Well, and
that's a lot.
I mean, books that I haven't read. I still have a lot of books that I have read too. So,
Yeah.
you know, I have over
Yeah.
600 books as far
That's
as like
quite a
read.
collection. What is it like to have a library? You've got to have 1,000 books. Is that what it is?
Is that right?
I think that's the criteria. Yeah. Once you've got to hit 1,000, you've got a library.
Well, what's sad about mine is most of them are books that I haven't read. So that's what's so sad.
That's just exciting.
Yes, that's
Sandy,
true.
I love The Night Circus. I want to read The Starless Sea next year. Yeah, I hope you like that too, because
Yeah.
in the middle
Me
grade.
too.
Hey, Alex.
Hello.
How you doing?
Ooh, Deadwake.
Oh,
I liked Deadwake. I was looking at the picture. I liked Deadwake.
yeah.
I like Eric Larson though. I like his writing.
I've never heard of that one either. My knowledge of books is bad. It's fab. Been on my shelves for so long. Yeah. I have 74 physical books on my shelves that aren't read. That's pretty good, you know.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah, okay. I have 560.
Yeah, good. I feel better. This is Deadwake. It's the Lusitania, and it got like, I don't know if that's spoilery, but it's the last crossing of the Lusitania. Was this during World War II? World War II, and it was about World War One. It's the sinking of the Lusitania and what happened during the war. It was really good.
Sounds stressful, but yeah, interesting.
No,
right, okay. So let's get. Oh, it's still got all my old ones. That's handy. Should we read till 35 and then check back in? Yeah, I haven't got a fancy like.
Wait, 35? It's 45, 43 now.
Oh no, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is because I'm also a bit unwell. I don't know what is happening. I forgot we started at past and not on the hour.
So 05.
05. Okay, I have to make a new one. Right, let me edit this.
I was like 35. Are we going back in time? Is this a time warp?
It's actually quite fitting for what I'm reading. That's a little clue. Okay, cool. So let's read till 05 and we'll be right back. Hello.
Hello.
Getting on. Oh, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Sorry, I haven't turned my speakers on yet.
I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. I can hear you now. Sorry about that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Yeah, good. The book is interesting. I'm like nearing the end. I'm on like 89%. And it's quite a short book, so I haven't got long left. It's good.
That's good.
I like it. Yeah. It's very good. How about you?
I got my resume updated, and I think it's
Okay.
done. I feel like it's done. I think it looks good, but I'm going to see if I can send it to my field supervisor that I had when I was still in school, and see if she'd be willing to look it over and just double check.
Oh, that's nice. It's good that you've got someone you can send it off to.
Yeah, and she's pretty good about that. I don't think she'd mind. So, yeah, it's good. I think it's good.
Nice.
We'll see.
Well, that's relieving because doing the CV is not fun, I think.
No. And it's a different kind of resume. I've written resumes before when I was working in more of the, regular industry. I was working in accounting and stuff, and those kind of resumes are a little more, just you have to add less of like certifications and your internship and your practicum. So whereas these for teaching, it's just a little more detail that I just want to make sure I get it all right.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
for sure.
I want to be the most attractive candidate.
Amy, you are. You are. Oh.
Hello.
Made dinner, which I'm now eating.
Probably pasta.
Pasta with chicken, spinach, and cream cheese.
Sounds good.
Nice. I'm having chili, I think.
Sounds good too.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I'm starving.
So everything tastes like, oh, that's a little salty. Oh, that's a little sweet.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's a little sour.
Food.
No, it's funny because I've been noticing I'm on like Instagram Reels a lot lately just looking at people cooking food. Because I'm like, I can't taste it, but I can at least watch people making these amazing food things.
Remember what it was like. Oh, man.
It's awful.
What's Alex reading? Did you say? I can't remember if you did.
Yes. Night Circus? No. No, maybe not. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Of the other
800 pages.
Was that Stacy?
Alex.
Oh no, that was Marlene. I'm so. Oh, my brain is.
Oh, nice one, Helen. Nice. Joined in a little late. Read a few manga chapters. Oh, cool. What manga are you reading? You've read manga, haven't you? I've only read one. I think.
One. I read and DNF'd the series. I've read Fruits Basket, which I haven't DNF'd that one. I'm still working on that one. I read and DNF'd Tokyo Ghoul because it wasn't bad. It just wasn't, I wasn't enjoying it nearly enough to want to continue on, And that's it, I think, just those two.
Listen to 40 minutes of my audiobook while simultaneously. Oh, you got it on 2 times speed. I can't do that yet. The fastest I've got is like 1.8, which is fast for me.
I can do 1.2, and that's all I want. I don't like listening to it fast, but I'm not the best listener. That sounds like I'm not good at listening. I just mean like oral is not my best way of consuming in general.
Yeah, I can only listen to it faster if I'm doing something really mundane, like hanging out washing or washing up. Because if I start thinking, then out the window, no chance.
I get distracted very easily.
Anna Karenina! Oh, the shame, Amy.
I'm actually going to read that in this beginning of this next year.
Are you? Okay. Are you
but I'm going to start from the beginning.
I'm not going to start again. How are you finding it, Alex? Amy and I were supposed to buddy read that, weren't we? We got pretty far. We got halfway in, and it was good, but then we both got busy, I think. Where's my copy? I'll just get it because I want to know how far in I am.
You got further than I did. Looks like I'm on page 450. No, 456. This is the first book. There's 2 books in this edition I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
made
you've got
it
like
there.
really cool older editions, haven't you?
Yeah.
Illustrated. Nice.
Yes, illustrated.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to page 585 of this one. So yeah, I got pretty close. I need to carry on.
Yeah,
I do remember what's going on, so.
But I'm gonna restart it just because I need to. We have to finish the Goldfinch.
Yeah, we have to. Let's not worry about that too much.
I'm not worried about it too much.
January.
Well, because I'm doing Squash That Series, which is all January and the first week of February too.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I think I'm kind of putting things off until maybe not until the end of that, but like,
yeah,
I'm not stressing about it too much.
Yeah. Anna K, I really want to watch that, so that's why I want to finish Anna Karenina, so I can watch Anna K as well. Yeah, trying to get through Insurgent. Have you read that?
I don't know if I read Insurgent. I read Divergent. Let's see how many I've read in that series. I don't think I've read the whole series. I do think I want to reread it so that I can. I definitely read Divergent. Is the second one Insurgent? Insurgent is the second one. I haven't read that one. And then Allegiant. I think I've only read the first one. Huh. I thought I read further in that series, but it doesn't look like it.
Oh, so you say you're trying to get through it. Is it not so good, Stacey?
Yeah, that's what it kind of sounds like, huh?
Full Metal Alchemist.
That's one I want to read.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm intrigued by that one.
Same.
Few chapters of The Anomaly. Now I'm eating lunch.
Nice. Never heard of that one.
I haven't heard of it either.
Anomaly.
I wonder if it's like, I can't guess what. Iron Flame. Oh, okay. You haven't read those books, have you yet? No.
No, and my
Go on.
My cousin got the books and I didn't.
Yeah, I watched that. I was like, yes.
I was like,
no offense, Amy. I was rooting for Jordan.
Yeah. And then I tried to go back to Costco to get myself a set, and they were out of the special edition ones. And I was like, damn it! I should have bought two at the time. I didn't think she'd get them, to be honest. It was like 2 to 3 in our favor that we'd get them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, I learned
my lesson. How are you finding it, Sandy? Because my sister-in-law just picked up Iron Flame. She was well excited for it. So, yeah. It's really fun. Very telenovela.
Anna Karenina. Yeah, I agree. It's very dramatic.
Yeah, it is really dramatic, isn't it? I love that about it. It's so good. I'm just kind of sad because I was not spoiled for this book when we started Buddy reading it. And then since then, 2 programs have spoiled it for me. Which I know it's a classic, so it's not really spoiling, but I've managed to just avoid it. Or maybe, yeah. So anyway.
I mean, I've watched the movie with Keira Knightley, so I obviously know what happens. But I think I forgot enough that when we were reading it, it was like as I was reading, it was like, oh yeah, okay, I forgot that this happened. So it didn't feel like, oh, I know what's coming, And I like that feeling. Like even if you know what, even if you eventually, even if you at some point knew what the story was about, if you kind of forget, that's a nice thing about getting older too, is you start forgetting things. So
yeah, that is true. That is very true. I'm just looking up The Anomaly.
Yeah, I'm too.
Thriller. Ooh.
Virtuoso novel. Oh, Ruby from Ruby Red gave it 5 stars. Logic confronts magic. Logic confronts magic.
Ooh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I'm just deciding whether or not I should. I haven't finished my challenge, but maybe I just open one anyway.
I mean, you're not planning on reading anymore, right?
After this book is done, I'm not reading anymore, so it's technically finished.
Okay. Right? Well, then you might. I mean, if you're not going to read anymore, and you're sure of it, because there's still a day and a half. Well, not a day and a half for you. There's still a day and a half for me because currently the morning time. But
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to read. You're not going to have. Tomorrow's not going to be a day where you're going to read anything.
No, because it's like New Year's Eve, and I don't want to be stressed about trying to finish a book on the last day.
Then do it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'll make sure I finish this book before I open any. But no, I'm not going to do it because I'm just going to open one. It's like Christmas, New Year's, right?
Yeah, Mom and I just opened up our Christmas gifts today because we decided to save it until we could both enjoy it when I wasn't sick.
Yeah.
And this year we decided to go with one special treat, like something delicious that's unique that you could try, like food treat.
Ooh,
And then one activity, and then pajamas. So like a new set of pajamas. So that was our thing. And so I can't have my special treat though, because I'm going to save them until I can actually taste things again.
Yeah, don't eat them yet. Don't eat them. At least it's something you can save. It's not something you had to like eat in the moment.
Yes.
Okay, that's
so it's
good.
fun.
Oh,
So yeah, we just opened our Christmas stuff today, so you can totally, it's like Christmas again. Today's Christmas officially.
Okay,
Yeah.
If people watching don't know what on earth I'm doing, I played a like Christmas game throughout December, and every time I got a bingo, I was allowed to open one of these books. But as you can, I had 5 books, and I've got 4 up there, so you can see how well it went for me. But it was really fun to play. I think if I play it again, I'm thinking I'll play it again in June for my 40th, because and I think I just try and get one bingo, because I think trying to get lots of this just, I can't read that fast.
Yeah, it's hard. I know. I've been thinking about a lot of things that I want to do for upcoming videos and stuff. I've been thinking a lot, and I'm like, but you can't read that many books at a time, Amy. So you need to think about what you can actually do.
Exactly.
I mean, I can read a lot of books at once, but I can't finish a lot of books at once.
I know what this is just from this bit. Do you? I'm very
excited. Pachinko.
Yeah. Have you read this?
I haven't read it. We'll have to buddy read that later in the year, maybe.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. It's got like indentation on here. Oh, I'm so excited.
I think that would be a good buddy read too.
Just saying. Yeah, I think so.
One of our buddy reads, it takes 3 or 4 months, maybe.
Has anyone in the comments read this? Because yeah. Oh, you've not been spoiled somehow. Okay, yeah, we won't spoil you here. Not at all. Good. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, we definitely should buddy read this. But we've got to get through the Goldfinch first.
Yes.
And I think we both need to read Anna Karenina before we're allowed to buddy read this.
That's
the rule. Yeah.
Well, I'm changing my game up this year, so I'm going to be forced to read books. Yes. A bit.
I haven't, but on Kindle. Nice, yeah. I feel like if I own it, yeah, it sounds amazing, yeah. I feel like it gets such good reviews, doesn't it?
I don't think I've heard anybody say anything bad about it, to be honest.
No, I haven't. Oh, I'm very excited. Good stuff.
Good
right,
job.
Guys, shall we do another reading sprint? Hopefully get through. I don't know how long have I got left on my book. It's like 40 minutes, I think. So a couple of them, and then I should be done.
Yeah.
We do. The thing is, we have completed one buddy read, so it is possible.
Yes. Which one was that? Oh, that was such a good buddy read too, because that's one of my favorite books. So I was rereading it, you're reading it for the first time, and it's but we love chatting with books. We love chatting with each other about books. So it's really like, even if we don't finish them, or we takes us months and months and months to finish it, like I love buddy reading with you. So well.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. And Rebecca proves we can do it. We can do it. For sure.
We can actually finish a buddy read. Yeah.
Right, Amy, be my maths person.
29, 39. 39. 40.
Okay, no, hang on. That wasn't moving. Let's put 40.
Yeah.
Nice round number. Cool. Let's go.
Happy reading.
All right, you tired?
No, I'm fine.
Aw.
I mean, just I'm still my energy level's still not like 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised. Thanks, Helen. Have a good evening.
Yeah. 36, that's
Pages.
great.
Helen reads fast.
Not me.
Oh. Hey, Leanna, how are you?
Hi, Leanna.
Page
Nice.
688 out of 800. Nice getting there.
That is a big book.
Yeah.
It's a big book.
I only ate, so yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's good. That's good to eat slow, because then it like...
Yeah, I wish I was a slow eater.
Yeah. I really try and force it, because if I'm like super hungry, I get so sad when my dinner's over that I'm like, no, take smaller bites.
And you fill up too fast, and then, then you get a stomach ache afterwards, especially when you're super hungry, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Switch to my other book. I need to finish Light Keepers. Made 13% progress. Nice.
Perfect.
That's good. What kind of book is that? I'm going to look that up too.
Sounds like it's middle grade also.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's funny how you can kind of tell by the
title.
Yeah, watch this not be middle grade now.
I know. Oh, yeah. Well, we're saying that, but it's not going to be. It's got to be. Right? It looks like it's YA.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fairy tale retelling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That one, yeah. That's cool.
Okay, so maybe not YA, but middle grade, but
yeah. I'm on chapter 10, 24 hours left of listening. Oh my god.
Wait, what is Sandy reading?
I know, I can't remember now. I'm gonna go back.
Oh
yeah, I Am Flame. Is it that long? Oh my gosh.
Really?
24 hours.
That seems. The book didn't look that long.
No, I know. That's what I was thinking. Oh, yeah. Nice.
24 hours versus 26 minutes. That's a big difference.
Amazing. Yeah, I Am Flame. Wow. But I guess that's good because everybody loves that series. So you want it to be long, don't you? Because you want to like savor it.
Yeah, Jordan said she was reading Iron Flame slowly because she knows she's not getting the next one until like next year, I think, or at the end of next year, I think. So.
Oh, really? What's the first one called again?
Fourth Wing.
Oh, Fourth Wing. So has Jordan read Fourth Wing now already?
Oh, she's obsessed. Yeah, she read it like in 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
I was uncertain whether or not to pick it up because I'd heard mixed things about it.
I've heard mixed things too, but then I also know a few people who aren't fantasy readers who loved it, who absolutely loved it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. My sister-in-law loved it, and it's made me think, I think I need to pick it up. I think I need to do it.
And it sounds like it'd just be fun. Like, I've heard it's just really, really fun. And I love fun, just fun books. Yeah. Don't take it too seriously. Huh? Oh. All right. And maybe it's just a long audio book. Some audio narrators are slower, like as far as they just take it.
Yeah.
And,
I swear, I wonder sometimes if they slow down narrators for like one-time speed, or if they tell them to speak really slowly.
I listened to 12 Years a Slave, and that narrator, his voice was, he's an actor. His voice and the way he narrated it was so, I don't know, there was something about his tone that was hard for me to pick up and hear and listen to. And so I actually had to slow his down to like half speed just to understand what he was saying. Like, it wasn't even understand. It was just something about his volume and the changes in his tones made it really hard for me to click or understand what he was getting at. And so I had to slow that one down, where I never usually have to slow down audiobooks.
Yeah, that's really rare. I don't think I've ever slowed a book down before. But that makes sense if you need more time to like take in what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do more sprints, Liana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good for like a couple more at least, I think. Are you, Amy?
Yeah, I'm just working on my resume. I finished my resume and sent it off. So I realized I could send it off to the career services.
Okay.
And so I did that. And then I need to work on a cover letter. I hate
Oh,
doing this stuff. I mean, I know it's important, but I just don't love it.
yeah, it's really boring. I listened to both Fourth Wing and I Faith for my book club, and it surprised me. It was fun, but I did listen to it on 2 times speed and didn't pause to think anything over.
It's probably not one of those ones you need to pause to think over, though.
Yeah, yeah. I think, yeah, definitely going to give it a go. Can you borrow it from Jordan, Amy?
Oh, I can. I just wanted the nice versions for myself. So.
Are they online anywhere, or is that it? They're done.
Oh, I'm sure I could get them from the library, but they probably have a long wait. I can borrow them from Jordan. I wanted the pretty versions. I should have bought 2 sets, and then I could have returned one or given it to Jordan. You know, like I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
I thought we'd get it.
But like, is the pretty version done now? Is that it? There's no more print.
I mean, maybe next year when the next book comes in, Costco will do the special edition because they did that with Fourth Wing. They put out the special edition of Fourth Wing when Iron Flame came out. They did the special edition of that. So maybe next year they'll do the special edition of all 3 of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I went back and they still had Iron Flame and Fourth Wing, but they had the regular copies. They didn't have the. And I mean, it doesn't make that big of a difference, but I liked them.
Yeah, it does. When it's like almost reaching distance as well.
Yeah.
Listen, at 1.8, wow, just bumped up to 2 times.
Wow.
I can't do 2 times yet. Only one time have I done 2 times, and that was for a book club because I was literally running out of time. And I just had to like ramp it up to get it done in time. But
yeah, my brain does not work that way.
Yeah, for me, my brain is too slow.
When I hear people because Paige listens to hers really fast and stuff, when I hear them with like vlog content and you hear the way they listen to it on the radio, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's just no way. My brain just like it scrambles just thinking about that.
Yeah, exactly. I've slowed down audiobooks sometimes, usually 0.95 and 90. Yeah,
me too.
Sometimes you do just need a bit of time to take it all in and everything.
Yeah, and I think it depends on the narrator too. I really do think it depends on the narrator.
Yeah, absolutely does. Right, I'm going to open another one of my books. I love this, like no self-control whatsoever. I've waited 4 months for this though, so actually that's a lot of self-control.
You've had a lot of self-control. You don't need any more self-control. We're done with self-control.
This is like New Year's treat. Love it. Okay, let's see if you know. Oh yeah, you're gonna get this straight away as well. Okay. I know what it is straight away.
Oh, Babel.
Yeah. Do you say Babel? I say Babel. Is that wrong?
I think it's said both ways. Babel with an American accent, Babel with the British with the.
Oh, I really like this edition actually.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we'll have the buddy read that one too.
Messed it up. Oh.
We got to keep our trend of long complex books that we buddy read together.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
That's really pretty. That's a pretty edition.
This audiobook's going to be long. Look at the size of that writing in there.
Oh yeah. What? That'll take us 6 months.
Yeah. Maybe a year. Oh, even though like technically I bought these myself, I still feel like they're gifts.
Yeah, it is. Because you didn't know what you were getting. It's totally a gift.
Yeah, and it's birthday money, so it is gifts.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is really pretty. That's a nice addition.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to this one. I read Yellowface earlier, so I haven't read anything else by R.F. Kuang yet. But
I read The Poppy War.
Oh, you did read that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't love it. I mean, I loved it. I gave it at least a 4-star, but I thought I was going to give it it was like one of those 5-star predictions. I thought I would give it a 5-star.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I had a complicated relationship with the main character.
Okay. Interesting. Did you just like not agree with some choices and stuff? Is that
a lot of her choices? Most of her choices.
I feel like I remember you saying that now. You said that.
Yeah. And, I got to remind myself, like, she's 19. She's in a situation where, like, I have to think about her situation. Think about her situation. Think about teenagers. And that's the problem with a lot of times with YA. I mean, I actually do like YA a lot, but I have to remind myself that these are teenagers' brains, not my brain. And then you're like, why are you doing these stupid things?
Yeah, I
very
do.
selfish things, like you're like, why are you being so selfish? It just, I have a hard time with those sometimes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I get that. Although I still think I make stupid teenage decisions.
I mean, I do too. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to admit to it.
They were so good. Yeah, Marlene liked it. Okay, good.
I really want to read that.
Just finished Poppy War series. Rin is complicated.
She is complicated to read from.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I liked it a lot. And I think that on a reread, I will like it more. I just have to prepare myself going into it that she's going to be a person I'm not going to always agree, I'm going to most of the time not agree with, and that's okay. Like, that's all right. I just felt like there was so much wishy-washiness in her behavior where you're like, you just did a 180 and it didn't make, there, and yet you felt so strongly about something before, and then all of a sudden you changed your mind completely, and it makes no sense to me. So that was, I think, where I'm like, as long as I know that going into it, I think I can enjoy it more.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So do you think you'll get to the rest of the series?
I do. I'm just not as in a rush to do it, because I kind of think I do want to read the first one again, but I'm not ready to do that yet. So
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Who has time for rereading?
I love rereading though, so I try to make time for it, even though I have so many books I need to read. But I read Rebecca again this year. I read Shadow of the Wind again this year. So I had some good rereads this past year.
Yeah, I really want to read Shadow of the Wind, actually. Like, I don't own it, but I want to get to that one.
So good.
But that's the first in a series, right?
Yes. I've never read any of the other ones yet.
Okay, yeah.
It stands alone.
Oh, it's standalone?
No, it's in a series, but I think on its own you can read it and not ever read anything else.
Okay, right, yeah. Yeah, there's a cafe in London I used to go to on my breaks, and that was like, I was reading a book and she just came over just to tell me, you've got to read The Shadow of the Wind. Like the person that was running the cafe, that's like the one thing she came over to tell me. So now I feel like I should, because she was like, oh, the series is amazing, you've got to read it. I was like, okay, I'll try.
I mean, not everybody loves it, but it's definitely one of my favorites alongside, Rebecca. And then The Sparrow is one of my other favorites that I want to reread soon, because I loved it so much. And I need to reread that one. Like, I've been trying to reread some of my like all-time favorites that I had as all-time favorites, when I was younger.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, are these really still my all-time favorites?
Yeah.
And Rebecca and Shadow of the Wind remain. So I got to read The Sparrow again and see if that remains. I think
Who wrote that? The Sparrow?
Maria Doria Russell. It's a sci-fi, but it's more of a. It's definitely one of those more theological sci-fis. Not like it's religious, but it has a lot of questioning a lot of that kind of stuff, and I just think it was stunning. And it's one of those books where I've told other people to read it, and they either gave it 5 stars or they hated it. So it was one or the other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It looks like this.
Okay, yeah, I recognize that actually. Naishu. Yeah.
My friend who I thought would love it, she said she thought the writing was very pretentious, and I was like, oh, okay. And then, of course, other people I've told to read it have given it 5 stars, and it's like one of their all-time favorite books. So, you never know.
Yeah, and it depends what time you read a book like that as well. Like, if it's quite philosophical and stuff, like, I guess it depends what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's true, too. Yeah, absolutely.
I did not like the last book. Oh, in the Poppy War.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm going to put my screen on.
I read Babel, had a hard time with some choices of the characters in that book as well, but did really enjoy it. Okay, well, it's good that you still enjoyed it.
I'm wondering if... Sorry.
That's the right one.
I was going to say, I'm wondering if... hi, Jenny. I'm wondering if R.F. Kuang likes writing complex characters like that. Characters that I mean, are more realistic to the reality of what people are like, which I like that. It's just that I sometimes have to accept that when I'm reading a book. I'm not going to agree with that character.
Like, oh, these are human choices, but these are not good choices.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's. Have you read Yellowface yet?
Not yet.
Yeah. Because that is the same kind of idea, I guess. Someone making very questionable decisions.
I'm guessing that's R.F. Kuang likes doing that then.
Yeah, I think so. Right. Should we do another sprint? I'm so close. I think I might finish my book in this sprint.
Hopefully. Okay, we should.
So,
we should. 15.
Mm-hmm. Let me do another banner. Oh, I keep pressing show before I edit.
I do that too.
I haven't actually run reading sprints for ages, so I've forgotten how to do loads of stuff. Right, cool. We'll see everyone.
For me too, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while. See ya. Hello, hello. A bit early, sorry, I'm jumping in there.
That's all right. You're
I
excited.
finished my book.
Woohoo!
Finished my challenge. Exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I look forward to
Yeah.
sharing the last video.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, fun. It's a fun challenge.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see your next. I watched your video today, Amy. Day 4.
Which one? Day 4?
Yeah. It's good. I love your videos so much. It's so fun.
Thank you. I was a little worried about that one, to be honest.
Well, I can see why, but it was still, you still got the good like vibes in there, even though you were feeling poorly.
It came together much better than I thought it was. When I was filming, I was like, I have nothing to film. I have nothing to film except me being miserable. This is going to be an amazing vlog.
Aww. It was a good vlog though. It was good.
It turned out all right. Yes, thank you.
Well, I'm trying to see where we are at. Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail or Knit.
That's like the 3rd book in that series. 3rd book or the 4th?
What series is that?
What's the first one called? Let me look it up.
Oh, by Ashley Herring.
That's the 2nd book in the series. The first one is Delilah Green Doesn't Care.
Oh, right, yeah. I've heard
Iris Kelly Doesn't Date is the 3rd book.
Nice. What are you knitting, Leanna? I'd love to know how to knit properly.
Leanna knits really cool stuff.
Yeah, it'd be fun knitting. Do you knit or crochet or anything?
No, I should. And I maybe will at some point, but that's not now.
In the future.
I mean, I have like some cross-stitch projects that I want to get back to. So I'm like, I can't do anything until I actually finish those projects.
Yeah.
Can't learn any new. Plus, I was trying to learn violin until my bow broke.
Oh, that was sad.
Yeah, and I still haven't.
Did you have to buy a new one as well, did you say?
I haven't done anything yet. It's just sitting there in the box. So I haven't brought it back or anything.
I love that you learnt with the kids there. It's really fun.
It was fun. We had a blast learning together because it was like the time when I wasn't really, I mean, like I was their teacher, but we were also on the same level. So I got to tease them a lot more and just be the student alongside them, which was fun.
Yeah, that's good. Marlene read 9 pages of The Night Circus. Nice. That is quite dense, that one.
It is, yeah.
Oh, 705. Yes. That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
I wish I was that for a long Great enough.
Another 14% of Lightkeepers, nearly finished.
Nice.
I love this. Everyone's wrapping up their reads for like
that's perfect.
The end of the year.
Exactly what we needed.
Oh, you loved it.
The series are Delilah Green Doesn't Care, and then Astrid Parker Never Fails or something like that.
Nice. Oh, second book. Also cross stitch. Still working on my Christmas project though. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I have a Christmas project from like 3 years ago.
I really want to get into cross stitching. Actually, I did say to myself, the thing is, whether or not I do this is another thing. But what I kind of wanted to do was like every month or every 2 months is like do a little design based on my favorite book for that month.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Like, and make it into like a bookmark or something. But whether or not I do that is another thing. But ideally, that would be, because I can sew, but I've done a little bit of like embroidery stuff, but not much. It's fun.
Yeah, I was seeing those people were making genre blankets where each year they would make like genre colors, and then they would make a line or a couple lines for that genre of whatever book they read. So then it was just random patterns of whatever genres they were reading. I'm like, that's just a clever idea. It's clever.
Yeah, that's fun because then, it's a nice memory, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where my voice is going. I've got a sore throat. I don't know. Do you know Lee Mack? She's one of my friends, one of my very early like booktube friends, but she's also like crochet. Does like crochet and stuff. And her portraits, if you don't know her channel, like I highly recommend Lee Mack if you like crochet and stuff, because she does like old movie star crocheting, and it's absolutely insane what she does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So you have many products on the go. I just finished a raglan sweater. Currently working on socks for a gift. Nice. Socks are hard, right? I don't know. That's just
Royal
what I've
purple.
heard. They are royal purple color. That's so. Oh yeah. Nice. That you want them for yourself. That's the thing. Making cool stuff. You're like, I want this.
I imagine socks would be hard to like not just make them a tube. You know, you have to put the foot into it. That's probably got to be pretty tricky.
Yeah. My friend at work once knitted me a pair of socks. They were so cool. Like, yeah, I was very impressed.
Oh,
okay. Oh, I see.
The one that was I was worried about.
Yeah. I won't give spoilers for the video. I was going to comment, but I won't.
Well, and it's so funny because like I watch a lot of other vlogs people who do vlogs that I enjoy, and they don't put nearly as much B-roll into it. But since I have gotten used to the certain style of my vlogs, I feel like when I can't do that and it's more talking than B-roll, I'm always like, oh, it's just not my, everybody's going to be disappointed because it's not what I normally do. You know what I mean? So I shouldn't worry so much, but I do kind of worry so much.
But we will like hearing you talk, Amy. That's why
I'm good at it. I talk a lot.
But yeah, I know what you mean. I'd love to take more B-roll. I'm so rubbish at that side of it. Like, but
it's easy to forget. Well, and the other bummer about it, and this is the reason why I don't have a travel channel anymore, because I had a travel channel a long time ago, was that then everywhere you go, you're like, I got to get B-roll, and you kind of don't enjoy the moment often as much. I mean, I do now because I don't take quite as much B-roll, but when I was doing my travel channel, I felt like everywhere I was going was for my traveling and for my channel and not necessarily just to enjoy the traveling. So I was like, nope, that's not, it's fun to watch for people, but it's not fun for me to make those videos.
Yeah.
Because you just kind of want to enjoy those moments sometimes, and B-roll, that much B-roll can be really, like I think, oh, I got to make sure I get B-roll for this. So it's like a constantly in your head. And so it does take away from the enjoyment a little bit. Not the enjoyment of the overall, and not with my booktube channel because I don't take nearly as much B-roll. But like you do constantly think about it when you're in the habit of thinking about B-roll. You're like, I got to get B-roll, got to get B-roll, got to get B-roll.
Yeah, I can see that. But also I can see with traveling, because every activity you do, you want to document it. So then it's like in every single thing. Because you want to get the best bit of it as well on camera. Do you still have your, like, is it a different channel that you did that
Yes. On? It was called Amy the Ambling Adventurer.
Yes.
And it was mostly local travel, to be honest, because at the time it was like, I just didn't, I didn't have a lot of money. I was just finished with school, and I was just trying to get into a new hobby, which was learning to edit and learning to make videos. And so I was doing my travel channel, and it was a lot of fun, but it was mostly within the US, and it was a lot of it was local. And it was great. It was a lot of fun. And people did, I mean, it's not like, it's a very transient community as far as like YouTube. It's like travel channels, travel vlogging is very transient. You get some people that follow you regularly, but most people are just looking for those vlogs when they're traveling. And so whereas BookTube is a community, like it's a very established, you are making friends, you have people who come back and watch your videos. It's a very different thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I love BookTube so much, because it's like that. Like for years I watched it before I had the guts to make the video, but you still feel like you're it's nice. You don't feel like an outsider, even if you don't have your own channel. You can still make friends, which is really nice.
And I have a lot of family and friends who really wish that I kept doing my travel vlogs because they were interested in those, and they're not interested in my BookTube channel because they're not readers. And so they're like, I wish you were still making your travel vlogs. And I'm like, yeah, but for me, that wasn't the best, like, and that's the whole point.
I don't want to use the time if I'm not going to enjoy it. Okay, Marlene says, this week I finished a diamond painting I started over 2 years ago. Yes, it's true. You can still finish it whenever.
Yes. Thank you, Marlene. I will do that.
The series is cute. I'm not a romance reader, but I like the first one.
Delilah Green doesn't care. Yeah, I've heard really good things about that series. A lot of people really love it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the diamond painting, I was like, hang on, what?
That's got to be really satisfying.
Oh, nice. Enjoy. Thank Thank
See you later,
you.
Stacey. Good luck with
Thanks
those
for joining in.
errands.
Yeah. Cool. Right, I'm gonna open my book. I've still got my banner up. Oh well, it's there now. Oh, these are like hardback ones now.
Uh-oh.
I've got some hardback.
They're smaller. So these won't be buddy reads because they're too small.
Because they're too small. It's quite big. We'll see. Right, let's see if we can get this one as well.
Didn't guess.
To be fair, I did. It's the back. So it might be harder. Okay, yeah. Even this tiny bit, I know it. Well, I knew what was on the list.
Oh, that's In My Dreams I Hold no. Not In My Dreams I Hold. Because I'm thinking of the In the Dream House, that memoir? No, that's in the House of Puppets, in the Lives of Puppets.
Yeah. But weirdly, like Spencer got me In the Dream House for Christmas. So, yeah,
how funny!
Yesterday I opened it.
It's a similar color, like similar color scheme, I think.
Excuse me, sorry.
In the Lives of Puppets. Woohoo!
Very excited. I've never read.
I figured it out eventually.
I'm so excited. Sorry, I just read Marlene's comment. Anything else?
At least not for us. We want to make sure it goes the whole year. It's got to be a full year buddy read.
Yes, exactly. How many pages is this? Let's see.
It's not over 600 pages.
It's not, but it is over 400. 418. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, have you read any TJ Queen? I should know.
I have. I've read House on the Cerulean Sea. I have read 10% of The Extraordinaries and 10% for my this is his YA, and then I've read 10% of what other one did I read 10% of that I really want to read also? Oh, The Lightning Struck Heart. I want to read more of his books. I really, really do, because I can already tell that I really love his writing, and he's got a very distinct writing style. So I've heard mixed reviews about that one, though.
Oh, really? Yeah. I just really like the cover. I'm not going to lie. That's the main reason that it was on my...
It's a beautiful book.
And, right. Hey, Manny. I love The Lives of Puppets. Yeah, that is good news, because if there's somebody that I think I have similar taste to, I don't know if there's any weight to it, but I always think me and Manny have similar taste, even though I have no proof. That's just vibes I get.
Yeah, I want to say something to Manny, but I can't.
Really?
Yes, but
now I'm intrigued.
I can't. But yeah, I love seeing what Manny reads, because I feel like she reads really broadly and definitely have similar taste when it comes to books too. So I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't listen to the audio of Puppets. Okay. I have been warned. Thank you. That's
always good to hear those kind of things.
Yeah, it is, because if it's a bad audiobook, then no.
Yeah.
It ruins it for you, doesn't it? I know, right? Yes, Amy, what?
I guess you just have to wait.
Will I ever find out, or is this...
I'll make sure I mention it in my vlog.
Okay, good. Okay. All right, to totally insert myself into this thing.
I'll make sure I'll mention it so that this is so that Kim will know.
Yeah, just so I know. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. If Manny likes a book, I'm like, yeah, this is going on my TBR list straight away.
Yeah, definitely similar enjoyment of the type of writing and the type of books. I would agree, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Nice. Right. I think...
So actually that means that, Manny, next time that Kim and I are buddy reading, you're going to have to join us for one of our year-long buddy reads.
Yeah, just be prepared to... You have to remember...
to read very slowly.
It's true.
My friend Becca was going to join us for The Goldfinch, but then she was like, I don't know if I can spread the book out that long. And I was like, yeah, and it's a good thing you didn't, because we're still reading. She finished it like in 2 days. We haven't even finished it yet.
From books and Bujo and
Yeah, Becca Books and Jabuja. She's like, oh, I'd love to read it with you. And I'm like, well, we're going to be reading it over the whole month. And we're going to do, and she's like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. And I'm like thinking, it's a good thing she didn't, because we're still reading that book and we're going to still be reading it for a while. So,
yeah, Manual
yes.
Joy does. This is what we've already committed to in this video so far.
Yes.
Actually, I think you've read this, right? Pachinko, maybe. Maybe I've imagined that. And also,
Babel.
Babel. Babelfish in Hitchhiker's Guide. Is that something? Or have I made that up?
That's what Babelfish, and because yeah, exactly. You didn't make it up. You put them in your ears and they translate all languages for you.
Oh, that would be so handy. Rather than doing Duolingo for 10 years and still not knowing French. That's where I'm at.
Oh, that would be amazing. Did you continuously use it though?
Now I do, yeah, because I put a little thing on my screen. I do it every day. I've done it every day for like 200 and something days. So, but I'm just really bad with like even English, I can't speak it very well. And I don't understand grammar or tenses or anything. So yeah, it's a learning curve. Oh, that is totally
Yep.
It's one of my favorite books, yeah.
I gotta reread that. I gotta reread that series. That's definitely one I need to reread.
Have you read the whole series before?
I don't think I finished the whole series. I think I went all the way through to the third book and haven't finished the third book, but that was so long ago. Where I think it's just like, I do with us and our buddy reads. We start reading a book and we get pretty far into it, and then we get distracted because we have a whole bunch of buddy reads, or we have a whole bunch of readathons, or we have our TBRs that we have to focus on. And so then we put it down for a little bit and then we never pick it back up again. I think that's probably what happened.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm the same as you, actually. I think I read the first 3 when I was a teenager and no further than that. But I've reread the first 2, and the second one especially I really, really enjoyed. First one is the best. Oh no! I really enjoyed the second one. Sorry, we're both coughing. I've not read Pachinko. Babel, yes. Yeah.
Pachinko then.
Yeah. On that. Well, I'm going to put it in my video for people to choose my reads for January. So maybe I should say, maybe don't choose this one.
Yeah, I'm not reading that in January.
When the Goldfinch is done in 2025.
How far did we make it on the Goldfinch? We made it a decent length, didn't we?
I think we're on part 3. We're pretty far.
I'm loving it. It's not even like I put it down because I'm not enjoying it.
We've only read this much.
Oh, I thought we'd read more.
No. I think I've read them all, but I'm not fully sure. It's probably reread. Yeah, they are fun rereads, definitely. I have to reread now to reassess. Yeah, that's the thing. Like when it's been a while, I've got loads of books. Like when I was 18, I read loads of Irvine Welsh books. Irvine Welsh, he wrote Trainspotting, and loved them. And now I'm just like, I need to reread them because that was like my go-to. Like Irvine Welsh, my favorite author. I'd always say that, but I don't know if that stands now.
And it's interesting to see, like, are these books that are, you read them at that time in your life, and at that time in your life, they were the best books for you to read. Or if they are like books that even though you loved them at that time of your life, you can love them at any point in your life and still get something amazing out of them. Yeah,
exactly. Same. I read Hitchhikers like 10 years ago. I love a reread. You know who is doing a read along? Is it Mel from A Bit Thinking Mel? I think she's
so.
Yeah, which is starting.
And a couple of people too. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, just so you know.
It's not going to happen for me, but yeah, you could all go over to a book reading name now. And I think a few other people are doing it also. I don't know who else is doing that, but
I did that with A Giver and went from a fave to a hate. No, that's the fear. That is the fear.
I haven't read that yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
There's a few that I reread now, and I still I can see how I wouldn't give them as high of a rating now, especially since I'm more well read. But also, there's that level of nostalgia for me, and so most of the time I still really love those books because of the nostalgia of it. Like, oh, this was so pivotal for me, or oh, I love this so much, and it reminds me of that time of my life. can see how it's not as amazing of a book as it was then, but I still really enjoy it. Where I can see that there would be books that you would hate, or maybe maybe vice versa even.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if you reread a bit. But the one book that I need to do a reread of is Dark Matter, because everybody loves it, and I listened to it on audio before I had a BookTube channel, and so I never spoke about it. Haven't got it written down, but I hated it. I gave it 2 stars. I hated it. So, and now I'm like, but is it the audio that put me off? Is it I really need to reread it, because I just feel like I can't have missed something that off the mark, that everybody else loves it and I just didn't like it.
It's possible that you just didn't love it. I mean, I didn't love the book that I hated was World War Z, the zombie book.
Okay, yeah.
By Max Brooks, I think his name is. And I had a friend who, she's no longer on BookTube, but I had a friend who, she loved it. She absolutely loved it. 5-star book, one of her all-time favorite books. And I'm like, I hated that book. Hated it. So, and a lot of people love it. So, never know.
Yeah, I suppose each to their own, isn't it? That's the thing. But I don't really like Crouch's characters, but he writes such fun plots. Yeah. That's the thing. I like the concept, but it was the characters. I feel like they felt a bit 2D to me. But again,
I like the
characters. Narrator. It could have been the narrator. But yeah.
And sometimes, sometimes I wonder about audiobooks. Like, would I have liked this book more if I hadn't listened to it?
Definitely.
But then there are some audiobooks that I think are fantastic, and I'm like, oh, would I enjoy the book as much? Yeah. Like, I recently read Tom Lake by Ann Patchett. Loved it so much, but it was narrated by Meryl Streep, and I love her narration. Like, she is a genius to me. And so I'm like, would I have loved Tom Lake as much if I didn't listen to the audiobook with Meryl Streep?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to read it now because I just want to know.
But the thing is, as well, you always remember her narration, even if you did read it physically. So there's probably giving you good vibes for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very 2D, but knowing that going in, they can still be fun. Yeah. I will do a reread at some point, definitely. I think the trick requires focus less on the characters and more on the message, like old school sci-fi. Okay, yeah.
The sci-fi is so fun. He has such fun sci-fi.
Yeah, it's good idea. It's definitely good ideas. Okay, should we do another sprint?
Were you going to say something and cut yourself off?
I've forgotten my train of thought now. It's gone. My brain's fuzzy because I'm not feeling very well. Okay, so should we do a sprint until 8? No, until the hour. Sorry, it's 8 for me. And then this will probably be the last one, if that's okay.
That's fine. Yeah. Especially since you're starting to feel a little less good.
Yeah, I'm starting. It's getting late, and I need to eat. I can hear Spencer cooking, so I'm like, I am lucky. He cooks me dinner. To be fair,
that is nice.
Cool. Right, I'll see you guys back on the hour. Sorry, I pressed mute. I pressed mute on my mic.
I was like, I hear a sound, but it's not your voice. How'd it go?
Yeah. How was that?
It was good. I was working on updating my entire physical TBR wheel.
Yes, I love
I'm
that.
only on the D's.
Oh my
I
gosh.
just started the D's.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
I got to update it so I have all the books that I got, especially recently, and that I stopped putting books on here, and then I got to clean out some of the books that I no longer have on, or have read on here. So, yeah, look at that thing. Look at that. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love that wheel.
Hello. We are just finishing up. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, we are just finished up. We just did our last sprint, unfortunately. 15 pages of the Night Circus, about halfway now. Nice.
That's awesome, Arlene.
Nice. And 724. Okay.
Look at that progress.
Our progress is amazing.
It's amazing.
Do you reckon you'll finish it today? I'm not sure what time zone you're in. Yeah, that's exciting. So, yeah, I didn't read anything, actually. I filmed my video. So I've opened my present that I got to open. So, I filmed that, which is good. I'm excited about that one. Halfway through volume 12 of Full Metal now.
Perfect.
Nice. Finish the anomaly. That's a hard word to say.
Anomaly, yeah.
Traveling Mercies by Anne Lamott. Okay. Well done on finishing the anomaly. Nice.
Have you heard of that one?
No. I'm a rubbish booktuber. I haven't heard of anything. Traveling Mercies. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Okay. What about
Is it nonfiction? Must be nonfiction.
Maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, it's about spirituality and faith. Mm-hmm. Nice. It's only 3 p.m. Has to probably finish. Yeah, nice.
That is so exciting.
Yeah.
Feels good. I have a ways to go with the book I need to read. Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Just started. But I am definitely going to take a break on the first and second to qualify for Squash That series, because you have to qualify within the first 2 days. And so I don't know. I'm not going to.
The first 2 days of January.
Yes. Those are the qualifying rounds. So like you can be in so Squash That series this time around is a bracket where there's like going to be one champion, and you can be a cheerleader throughout the month and a week if you don't qualify, which basically means that all your reading goes to help somebody else, which is cool. And it probably will be what ends up happening for me ultimately, because I'm not a speedy reader. There's a lot of people who are participating that are quicker readers than I am. Yeah. But those first 2 days, you have to qualify if you want to be part of the bracket. And I would like to try, but I'm going to definitely pick up easy series that I need to continue, because you have to read 500 pages is one of the things. And the second thing is read for 6 hours. So I can get the 6 hours, no problem. But 500 pages, I'm like, well, I better pick up some mangas or some really super easy, do some rereads or something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's hard going. I suppose you've got to sort it out. You've got to sort the people out. Get the week out.
That's right. Well, and then, like she said, well, you don't have to have read 500 pages, because it, depends on how many people actually apply and who gets what done first. And there's, I think, 32 spaces on the bracket, and there's like 33 people who signed up so far.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I have a chance.
Yeah. You have a chance to get in. Do you know what? I watched the announcement video, and I was like, yeah, I really want to do it. And then I thought, what am I even thinking? There's no way I'd be able to do this. So I'm going to watch from the sidelines. I'll keep track of how everyone's doing, but I know myself. I can't read that fast. Like,
Yeah, well, and I'm gonna be a cheerleader within no time, I'm sure. But at least it'll, like, for me, the thing is, like, okay, it'll help me get my series, because I have 74. I updated. I think I have 77 series ongoing, like, that I haven't finished. So when you have a list of 77 series that you need to work on, it's probably good to work on those.
yeah, that is true. It's going to be good to like get through them all for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So.
These are not popular books. Oh.
Okay.
I have 22 for
Woohoo! Sandy, making progress.
You say you're enjoying it, Sandy. I hope so.
I've heard people don't love Iron Flame quite as much, but I mean, it's a middle book, so obviously usually middle books aren't often.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are, but...
Yeah, true. Right, I'm going to open the last one. This is a small one, so
okay.
This is not for us, Amy. This is
definitely not buddy read worthy.
I have no idea what this would be, because I thought most of them were large that I put on. So we'll see. Oh, I literally have no clue. Do you have a clue? Can you see that? Or is my camera's a bit rubbish?
Is that Starling House? Did you put that on your list?
Yeah, now you've said that, now it must be good to put on my list.
I need to play the book cover game, because I would win everything. I'd win everything. I can tell you what a book cover is just from a teeny little...
Literally, that wasn't even the front, that was the back.
Oh, yes, that little spot.
Paper.
That's beautiful.
Right?
That is beautiful. It's a stunning book. Yeah.
Wow. Did someone pulled this from your who
I think Mom did. Mom opened that one.
She read it yet? No.
Not yet, no. So Jordan was trying to read all the books that she opened from that, and then we finally told her, like, Jordan, you don't have to read all those. Like, we gave you the challenges, those you're supposed to do, but you don't have to read all the books you open. Like, I still haven't read all the books from last year that I opened. And so she was trying to read as many of those books as possible. Mom has read one. I obviously haven't read any because I'm still working on my challenge, but it was so funny.
Because as well, I remember when Jordan first started coming your videos, she was like, oh, I barely read anything. And then suddenly she's like a machine, like getting through all the books.
She reads fast. She's a fast reader.
Really?
Yeah, she's a very fast reader.
I wish I was a fast reader. It's nice. Look at the end pages as well. So pretty.
It is a stunning book. It's a stunning book. See, now when Mom gets these books, I know that they're mine also. When Jordan gets them, they're not mine also. So luckily Mom got that one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's illustrations in there and everything. Is there?
Really?
There is. Well, little drawings.
I haven't looked in. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty.
But is it? You said that it's got mixed reviews, right?
I have heard mixed reviews. So, like, I've heard some people who've read it, but like more popular booktubers that we don't always agree with taste anyways. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't always. Sometimes you take those with a grain of salt, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, she is good at this game.
Should do like a cover.
I thought you just knew the ones you were picking out of your game because you'd bought them all, but no, you just know the covers really well.
I have, I'm not even like a cover-driven person. Like some people are like, it's all about the cover. I'm not. I just guess I have a good eye for that sort of thing.
Yeah, Starling House. I just read that. It was my last 5 years. Oh my god, amazing!
Oh, good.
Okay, that's good. If Wileen likes it, that's like good. That's up to my expectations. Sophie can go to be a cheerleader. Yeah,
Sandy and I are going to be cheerleaders.
Just watch all the vlogs. Mm-hmm. I'm happy for that.
I hope I'll be able to stay up on the vlogs because I think that'll be a fun.
Oh yeah, it'll be really fun. It'll be a fun. Yeah. I wish I could join in, but do you know what the main reason is? Even though I do have a lot of series on my 40x40, I just need to crack on with my 40x40. I've still got about 20 books left, and my birthday's in June, so I'm getting stressed because they aren't small books; they're like massive fantasy books.
That's a lot. 20 until. Yeah, my 45 is in still like what, almost 4 years.
It's because I just I need to prioritize them. You're enjoying it so far. I can't.
That's good.
Oh yeah. Iron Flame. Good. Yeah. Well, that's good. It's definitely my favorite Harrow. Oh, the three I've read. Okay. Yeah, I haven't read any of it. Is this like dark academia stuff?
That one I think is. My mom has read The Once and Future Witches, which she absolutely loved, 5 stars. And then she also read Thousand Doors of January, which I think you gave 5 stars also. So she has loved everything by Alexi Harrow. I've only read her Fractured Fairy Tales. The first one was A Spindle Splintered, I think.
Oh yeah, that does ring a bell actually.
And I liked it, but that one got mixed reviews. But it was a style of writing and the story, it's a retelling, fairy tale retelling. I thought it was really fun, but I know that one was very...
Okay, yeah, hit and miss. Well, I see how I get on with it because I haven't really read loads of like dark academia stuff, so I'm excited. Jordan has been on a roll with her reading.
Yeah. She might as well be the booktuber. She's a better reader than I am.
But she doesn't have to edit videos. So.
No. And somebody said that once, like, well, is Jordan going to start a channel or Jordan something? And I said, yeah, if she's going to edit her own videos. Same with my mom. Like, mom, they were like, will your mom have a channel? And I'm like, who do you think is going to edit those videos? No.
Be like, 5 years time, I'd be like, Amy, weren't you going to be a teacher? What? Like, I'm an editor now.
Exactly. No, thank you.
Oh yeah, make a 50 by 50. They are fun. They are fun lists, but yeah, give yourself time.
My friend Amanda, from the Reading Writing Life, Amanda, she is doing a 50 by 50 series, and she's super far on it. But like, she makes those a priority. She reads 50 by 50 every month, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, Amanda's another really fast reader, isn't she? She is. I love watching those videos though. Watching her like go through everything that she's read, it's really good. Yeah. Oh, not academia, but gothic. Okay, cool. I like gothic stuff.
Yeah, me too. Big fan of gothic books.
Talking of like booktuber news. So I just went on YouTube at the end of those sprints quickly. And exciting news, if you used to watch Drinking by My Shelf, she just posted a video.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I was so bummed when I understood. Yeah. But at the same time, I was really bummed when she stopped posting.
Yeah. So it's just it says the video is called My Advent Calendar Chose Everything I Read in December. So I'm excited to watch that because
that's really exciting. Yeah, she was one of my favorites.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a bit of good news.
That's great news. Thank you. That's what I'm going to be watching. Like of the big booktubers, she was one of my favorites. So I was I was bummed.
Yeah.
I was bummed. I'm so behind on videos though.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm behind on videos as well. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to go because I need to go and have dinner and I'm not feeling too great. But thank you so much for everyone who came and chatted, and I'm glad there was some good progress being done. And thank you so much, Amy, for coming on and joining me.
Thank you so much for hosting. I always love spending time with you, so it's always anytime.
Amy, thanks. Cool. Right. So everyone have a good day or like good evening or morning, wherever you are. And thank you, Anna. Yeah, and you, Amy. I hope you feel better too. Thanks, Marlene. Thanks, Alex. Cool. Right. I'll see everyone soon.
Yay!
I've missed Drinking by My Shelf. Great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Such good news.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Yeah. Have a lovely New Year's Eve, whatever you're doing tomorrow. Cool. See you later, Amy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.